Orion Vincent here from Terminatorshockey. I'm with Alex, the spare goaltender for the Terminators. First and foremost, Alex, you're a long-time watcher. How does it feel to be here playing with the Terminators tonight?
Honestly, it's pretty cool. It's not too bad. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what I can do. Hopefully I can help you guys out.
Well, we're excited to have you. You got some big shoes to fill is what normally I would say, but unfortunately, you just have some shoes to fill. Alex, what's the game plan going into a team that we've never seen here tonight?
Keep the pucks out of the net.
That's all we really need to do. Last question, Alex. Who's your favorite hockey player?
Currently, I'm going to say Ovechkin.
Beauty. Thanks a lot, Alex.
Thank you.
Welcome back to another classic Terminators matchup. I'm your host, Orion Vincent, and tonight we got the Broken Heroes versus the Terminators. Live from Planet Ice Delta in beautiful Delta, British Columbia, this is Beer League. With me, classic co-host Sean Simonson, also special guest, not so classic, but still a co-host, Aaron Green.
What's up, guys? Welcome back.
Happy to have you on the panel today there, Green. It's going to be exciting to have all of us taking a look at the Terminators playing the Broken Heroes here. And in between the pipes, we've already seen him in the interview. And that's Da Silva, Alex, the first name. At the other end, it is Esperanzano.
Something like that, Simonson. I would say Esperanza is the goaltender for the Broken Heroes. There they are in those black jerseys with the Batman symbol, broken in half. Sharp-looking jerseys with the green trim. Simonson, I'm excited. We're about to dive into 30-plus Div 6 regular season, and the Terminators have a goalie, spare goalie. They're on the call-up. They're on the search right now for goaltending. They've been having some issues.
Yeah, and Da Silva makes his first save of the game with that one there on the tape of his blade. But the Terminators can't clear it out of the zone. It's 44 for the Broken Heroes there, but now it is looking like that's Jason Jones, the sheriff. Haven't seen him in a while. He's looking dusty as hell, just as the rest of the Terminators, as they throw the puck down and deep into the Broken Heroes zone and cannot advance or make anything work.
Yeah, Jonesy's been on parental leave, Simonson. I believe he played the role of the mother and he took 9 months off or whatever. I'm not too sure what it was. Either way, he's looking like a female out there. Back in the action, the Broken Heroes toss it up right to Chang, who comes in and gets shut down by the blocker of Esperanza.
Oh, Esperanza had to be sharp there when he had the dangler right there on the doorstep. But I think I heard Donnie the Dangler complaining about a stick problem that wasn't his stick that he likes to use normally.
I'm not too sure, but I am sure that he likes to complain, Simonson. Here you go. There's a shot. It goes behind the net as the Broken Heroes collect it from their own zone. A feed right over to the near side. He can't handle the pass, and it gets turned around by the Terminators.
There's Snipes. He's got it. He's got Slim Tug there with him, but then it goes onto the tape of Donnie, and then he fires one right in the breadbasket of Esperanza.
Yes, sir. Simonson, that was a pretty good save by the goalie, wasn't it?
Definitely, definitely. As the Terminators keep going back at it, there's a whistle on the play. Gloves and mitts are flying away all over the place. Dennis is juggling them. Let's go.
Playing a little juggle with the glove. Gotta like that.
Here we go. Jonesy, the sheriff, picks it up there, battling off a check, rings it around the boards on the near side there. Comes the W balls, Warren Barrows. He couldn't get it. There's Smiley. He can't handle it either.
Too hot.
And there's Jason Jones finds Brook. The cock comes flying across the offensive zone. He's in by himself, takes a shot right into the glove of Esperanza.
Can't bury it. Brock the cock can't bury it today, can he?
There's a shot there. Da Silva for the Terminators makes a shaky save. It's Donnie. The Dangler goes and puts the puck behind his own net as he starts getting the wheels turning and the legs pumping all the way from his end through the neutral zone, into the offensive zone, into the shin pads.
Nice block by the Broken Heroes. Broken Heroes, after that puck, uses the boards to go around Uncle Bud as they get in the zone of the Terminators. Look at the flow on that guy, Simonson. Are you seeing this? That thing is, it's an anomaly out there.
It is a massive flow.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yes, definitely. Here we go. Pope with the puck. He just chips it out of the Terminator zone as it goes down into the other end. Icing is waved off because there wasn't enough on it. Now it's the Broken Heroes coming back with the flow, coming out of his own zone. Oh no! He gets checked and he just fires it in deep, and the Terminators are going to pick it up. Big Papa Pope.
Simonson, he must have high water pressure to collect that kind of volume on his hair.
Must be that Head and Shoulders.
It has to be. Terminators, Porcina making his debut as a player, and I'm pretty sure the Terminators are all very thankful that he is so doing that. There's the flow, feeding it right to the Broken Heroes. They can't collect it. Number 12 does Hayer. Hayer throws it towards the net. Number 16, Ball, whacking away, and then he scores! Ball gets the first goal of the game, and that one's going to go to the Broken Heroes.
They may be the Broken Heroes, but that was a broken play by the Terminators for sure. So here we go. There's the puck. It's all scrambly right in the slot area. A floppy shot, and it goes past the net as De Silva. He goes down, and then he doesn't even cover up all his holes as the Broken Heroes just keep whacking at it.
You know, Simonson, all they did was just put some persistence on the goalie there and kept hacking away at him and buried it in the net.
That's right, Green. That's right. 1-0 to score for the Broken Heroes over the Terminators.
Back in the action we go. The Broken Heroes no-name jerseys. Wearing a Delta Ice Hawks jersey. Definitely played junior in his prime. He's not there anymore, though. He's on the ice in Beer League 30+. Nice shot. De Silva actually covering up that side now, Simonson. So it looks like he corrected his mistake, which he made earlier.
Yeah, there goes Simonson with the pink tape on his stick and the laces to support breast cancer survivors for the month of October. So it can happen to men, women, so grab those titties. Anyways, back in the action. Here we are. W balls. Warren Barrows comes in and pumps that puck onto the tape of Brock Richardson. The cock does a little button hook down on the hash marks. Back to Pex. Over across to Jonesy, the Sheriff, with a shot. It's trickling around, and Warren jams it at it, and it goes under the pad and into the back of the net for his first of the season.
W balls just grabbed him by the balls there, Simonson. He was on all fours as we run this back. Brock the cock feeds it to the point. Pex over to the Sheriff. The Sheriff lets it rip. The Terminator's looking fantastic here. The save was made by Esperanza, and look at W balls get on all four legs like he's a dog, Simonson, and he just got the bone he was looking for.
That's right. That's right.
Buried the bone under the house.
Go and get that bone.
WB with the bone. 1-1. It's all tied up here with 5.5 minutes left to go in the first period.
Jason Jones, the Sheriff. Nice move between the Broken Heroes' legs. Broke his legs almost too. And here we are. It's back the other way. Mr. Kaz, you can't get away from this guy no matter what division you go to. And you got to watch out for that wrister that he's got because it is a rocket.
That was a very fast, hard wrister, Simonson. That one beat De Silva, but it did not beat the crossbar. Minamoto's a force out there. The Terminators have to be very aware of him and try to tie him up so they don't let him run away with us because if you look in the past, it's happened before.
Yeah, here we go with the flow coming in across the Terminators line. Gives it right to the Terminators. And that is an offside or end of the period.
I believe that is just an offside. The flow wins the face-off. Sloppy hockey, sloppy commentary. That's what we love here. Terminators hockey as Snipes gives it away. Picked up by number 16, Ball, who's got the one and only goal for the Broken Hero so far. Ball right over to the flow, 68. Gill has a shot and it trickles in. De Silva's looking like Porcina out there right now. The Terminators are trying to find solid goaltending, and it doesn't look like they're getting it here tonight, Simonson.
I don't know. The puck was thrown to the net, and it's a lot like some of my socks. It's got holes in it.
Yeah, Simonson, you know what? As I have a closer look, I'm not actually going to chalk this one up to poor goaltending by De Silva. When you let that shot go, it hit the stick of Uncle Bud's and changed directions. That one might have fooled De Silva as you look at it closely and in slow motion. So you got to give it up to the whatever.
Okay, so it's Uncle Bud's fault. Boo!
Yes, there you go. That's what I was trying to say.
Kelvin the Cat up to Donnie Chang. The dangler back drop pass to Snipes. No Snipe today into the near side corner here. He goes in there hard. Snipes does, and then Donnie Chang has it, throws it in the slot. Nobody there, but there's Dustpan Dennis. That one's blocked, and it comes back to the near side. Another shot goes well wide by Snipes. Dustpan Dennis with the backhand. It's just ring around the rosy with this puck on the boards. Here we are to Donnie, but it's bouncing like a tennis ball. Nobody can get a hold of it, and it's still going. Now it's the Broken Heroes trying to redeem their dreams, but they give it to Donnie, so it's all over. And now it's Uncle Bud that has it. He stops button hooks, takes a look for some cavalry, and classic Uncle Bud blows it.
Big time blowing it by Uncle Bud as we run it back. Have a look. Uncle Bud thinks he's so good, and right there, we caught it on camera. Sorry, Uncle Bud, you're not that good.
That was a terrible whiff.
Here we are, back to the action. Minamoto goes with another snapshot there, knocks the stick stick right out of the hand
Great save.
of Da Silva.
Yeah, good save by Da Silva. Dustpan back in the zone of the Broken Heroes. A little bit of a collision with Max and Flaherty as Donnie lets it rip and Esperanza gets tested. Simonson, this is a really close game. I'm enjoying this one.
Yeah, no, you know what? There's a lot of action going back and forth. There hasn't been a ton of goals so far, but that's the way normal hockey's supposed to go. Anyways, here we are. The action continues in the neutral zone, and now both teams are battling to get possession of that puck. And now it's the Broken Heroes that dump it into the Terminator zone. There's Blood Oil, Amy, Zinger, and Zinger can't zinger out of the zone good enough, but Maxwell Power comes in and gives it over to the spare Devin, and he takes a shot.
That's Porcina, Simonson, but that's okay. We're still getting used to him out on the ice. This is his first time as a player, and you know what? I got to give it up to him. Porcina looks a lot better as a player than he does as a goaltender, and that's the end of the first period. 2-1, the Broken Heroes over the Terminators so far.
Well, that's right. There's been so many spare players for the Terminators that number 7 is a different guy all the time.
Every single game there's been a lot, but let's dive into the second period with the Sheriff letting it rip, and that's a good goal, Simonson, as he goes to celebrate, but it doesn't look like the refs are going to give it to him. Let's have a look. That one went top corner. That was clearly in. Let's run it back again, Simonson. Now watch. The puck has disappeared. That is in the back of the net. An unfortunate call for the Terminators. This game should be all tied up right now.
It should be, definitely. That one was definitely
bad.
Definitely tucked right up underneath the bar there in the webbing. But here we go. Max is trying to redeem himself, takes a shot, and that one is steered aside to the corner. Terminators have it still, but they can't hold the zone. It's Pex, gives it over to his partner, Max, there. And Max has it. He tries to find Pex on the other side, and it comes over to Porcina. Now it's on Jason Jones' stick, and a whistle has happened.
What was the whistle for on the play here? Penalty?
Nobody knows until...
I think it was a penalty. Let's go to our senior penalty correspondent, Aaron Green.
Looks like there was a little trip in the right on the line there by the player. Good call.
Yep, when we run the tape back, you could definitely see that was a good call by the official there. And you know what? Sometimes you got to praise the officials because we knock them a lot.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do, Aaron Green. Back in the action. Pope has that puck. Lets a shot go. Hits a bunch of traffic in front as Flaherty tries to clear, but it lands on the Chang stick, who attempts a shot on a fluttering puck, and it made its way to Esperanza, but he made the save.
Yeah, Esperanza hasn't really been tested too much here, but you know what? There's a lot of action. Whoa! Speaking of a test, Da Silva passed that one just barely, like with a 50%.
That was a C- grade right there, Simonson. A 50.1 on the Scantron test as we turn it around the other way. But you know what? Da Silva's faced a few shots. It's only 2-1. I mean, that's a lot better than what we've had this season so far, Simonson.
Definitely.
There we go. Broken Heroes in their own zone trying to get it out. They can't. Mr. Chang after it on the far side. Feeds it right over to Snipes, who has a shot. Hits the net. Saved by Esperanza. Broken Heroes have that puck now, taking their time as they flick it up and out of their zone. It's picked off by the Sheriff right in the neutral ice. Sheriff, a nice little toe drag. Kicks it from his skates right to his stick. Sheriff goes around 2-4. Flaherty trying to drive to the net. Good D work by the former Delta Icehawk to strip him of that puck.
Here's Pax on the point with it. It takes a slow wind-up. It never makes it all the way to the net, and it is retrieved by the Broken Heroes as they try to come out. But then it's Donnie again that's doing it, getting in the way, and it's on the tape of Snipes. He takes a shot, and I like that he's been taking a lot of shots.
The shot was a little wide there, Simonson.
They always are. Wesley Wide is his other name, too. But anyhow, Donnie with a shot, and then it goes off the blocker into the corner. Broken Heroes are just trying to get it out. They might be gassed. They might need a line change. There's Sheriff getting in the way like he always does, and it's in the corner on the near side, and Sheriff picks it up, gives it away to Dustpan Dennis, who loses it to number 68 with the flow, and the puck ends up going 5-hole.
Squeaks past the goalie 5-hole. That was a nice little backhander from the lettuce himself, wasn't it?
It definitely was. So as we run this back, there we are. So Jason Jones goes and gets it. Dustpan Dennis is in La La Land. I don't know whether he's got his head in the clouds or whatever.
He tapped it.
But there was a little subtle tip there by number 90. Schisminoso.
Yes, sir.
3-1. Broken Heroes over the Terminators.
I love the attempt on the pronunciation of Shizmeto's name as the Broken Heroes fire it towards Da Silva right in the crest. De Silva still looks unshaken. He's battling throughout this game, and he's doing his part. Back in the action we go. Broken Heroes battling against Mad Max. Mad Max has that puck. Mad Max curling around on the far side, getting pressured by Cack. Throws it down low. Dustpan can't get there as the puck goes over to Brock the Cock on the near side. Brock the Cock taking all the time in the world. Take some more time, Brock. I mean, why not? Terminators have all the time in the world here. They're not down 3-1.
That's right. He gives it off to the Cat. He tries a little spinorama move down low, gets bodied a little bit and can't get to the puck in time. Comes back on the half boards. Brock picks it up again. He stops it. Is he going to go in slow motion again?
He's going to sit there and wait.
That's right. But except he gives it to Uncle Bud, who throws a choppy one towards the net, and it never quite makes it there. Dustpan Dennis off in La La Land yet again.
Simonson, I don't know what's going on here. And let's have a look at Dennis. Look, he's looking up at the rafters, wondering what the fans are screaming at him for. That's because the puck is right in front of his nose.
Yeah, like, I don't know what he was doing, what he was thinking. I don't know if everything's all good at home or whatnot, but I mean, like, hey, this is hockey time. Back to the hockey.
Drinks after the game already.
Yeah, the funny thing is, the guy doesn't drink.
Oh, there's going to be a penalty on the play right there. A little trip.
Definitely. That's going to be going towards the Broken Heroes for a trip on the line, chopping the cock, a circumcision.
Yeah, right here he gets his stick right in his foot, slip, makes him fall. Boom, that was a good one.
That was a good one there. And Brock gets right back up and continues as if the play isn't going to get blown dead. That's what you're supposed to do, boys and girls.
Doctor Strange is going to have to go sit on the box. Get out of the way, ref. We're trying to clear the zone right here. Back in the action.
Dustpan Dennis.
Right to Donnie on the far side. Donnie with authority comes on the backhand, and the puck was right on the line as the Broken Heroes clear it. Dustpan on the backhand gets a shot off on the forehand, and now Dustpan Dennis looks like he's shaking the cobwebs out of his brain, and he's coming to life here, Simonson.
Finally that he's aware of his surroundings, and like he's got a little bit more get up and go. I want to see more out of him, more of that out of him. Anyways, here's the Cat, fresh off the catnip, takes a shot, and that one's into the body. The Broken Heroes have been doing an excellent job of getting their bodies in front of all of the Terminator shots.
Really, really good job blocking shots here tonight, Simonson. They clearly want the victory. They know the camera's there, and they're playing like they deserve the victory right now. Although, don't discredit the Terminators. They're doing their fair share here tonight as well. The shots are all tied up. The Terminators just need to start blocking a little more shots. You got to give credit to the Broken Heroes for that.
Yeah, but look at that. Like, they've got it.
Oh, my goodness! Brock the Cock just buried one deep, and he hit the ovaries right there, Simonson.
Oh, he got in there deep, and he was able to penetrate that stronghold that the Broken Heroes have had right in front of the slot. And he managed to penetrate that slot and get it in.
Penetrate he did, my friend. He penetrated right over the glove and into the back of the net. That was a beauty.
Yeah, right through the glove. You know what they say, no glove, no love.
Well, it looks like someone poked a couple holes in his condom because it went right through it. 3-2, the Broken Heroes over the Terminators with 59.9 seconds left to go in the second period.
Are we talking about hockey here?
I thought so. Yeah, this is all hockey analogies, Simonson. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm strictly hockey here.
And Brock the Cock has the puck, and
that's the end of the second period. 3-2, the Broken Heroes over the Terminators.
Yeah, this is a real good game that we got going so far there, Orion. It's great to have Green on the panel. I want to hear what your thoughts are here.
It's been a pretty good first two periods, man. I think the Terminators got to step it up a bit here and try to get a win out of this game, right?
Most definitely. That's what they need to do because they have been on the losing side of things for the last few games, and it has been an absolute blowout. This is a tight game, one-goal game, a low-scoring game. Here's Donnie walking in the slot, takes a shot. What a huge blocker save made by Esperanzana.
Well, it's not for the lack of trying, Simonson, and I'm talking about you trying to pronounce the Broken Heroes goaltender's name. Battle on the far side. Donnie trying to get it over to the point. It looks like that one goes up and out of play. Back in the action we go. Broken Heroes, number 16. Ball has that puck. Ball, one of the two goals of the game goes to him as Shredder throws it in a big pad save by De Silva. I like the reflexes of him, something that Porcina could not do in the past. I'm sorry, Nick. I just like to chirp you.
Yeah, well, you're on the Terminators now, so get used to it.
That's right, Simonson. That's what we do here on the Terminators. If you don't want to get chirped, go play for someone else.
There we are. Dustpan Dennis with a nice face-off win right back to Pope. Nice low shot, but it was deflected out of play. And there's Calvin the Cat. He couldn't poke it back to Pope, but he got there, and
Oh, man, Porcina was tied up trying to get the shot off. Nice work by the Broken Heroes to tie him up. I'm liking that weird shot that Porcina has, Simonson. I don't know how he gets it off really quick, and it's actually a decent shot. It kind of fools you because you don't expect that from him. As Minamoto lets it go, and that was a big save by Da Silva.
Yeah, that was a massive save, and the Terminators need every save that they can get out of him right now to keep this lead at 1 right now until they can do something about it. But we're going to have to wait and see as the Terminators break out of their own zone. Pope decides to go for a little skate, weaving through the Broken Heroes, which all DC and Marvel did too, right? And they said, you know what, we're done.
They're done, yeah. You know, Simonson, they're definitely not playing like the Joker 2 debuted. They're actually playing good. They're not bombing here right now.
Yeah, the Terminators have definitely been trying to throw pucks towards the net, but that was a terrible play by Porcina as he gives it away at his own blue line. And guess who had it? Making the twig bend. Flex so hard, Mr. Kaz Minamoto.
Another nice shot by Minamoto, but another nice save by Da Silva on Minamoto, Simonson. Dustpan right to Mad Max, who has a shot, and that was a beautiful play by the Terminators. One of the nicer plays of this game. If only they buried that, that would have been a highlight for the ages.
That definitely would have been here. Okay, it's back the other way. Broken Heroes just lobbing him towards the net, testing Da Silva there to see what's going on. But it's now the Sheriff loses the puck, but he still is going to control it. Going through the neutral zone. He's looking for somebody to help him out, but there's nobody there. He stops, turns around, goes backhand. That's on the tape of Pex. Big guy coming through, can't handle it. And it's Minamoto now yet again. Dustpan is coming and chasing. There's the shot. Nice save by Da Silva.
That was a really good save by the goalie there, man. That was a sharp shot.
Well out of his crease to stop it.
Wow, Green, you're absolutely dusting it up here on the commentary panel, but that's okay. You're not used to it.
That's all right. It's fun to have people in the booth. More the merrier is what they say, just like a party.
That's right, Simonson, and it is a party here. Crack the Bud Zeros. Let's get rolling. The cat with the semen-colored jersey right now. Lets it go, and there's a nice save by Esperanza. That's a creamy-colored white, Simonson. I don't know if that's sweat or just...
That's a used jersey. There's a goal, and I drank Old Milwaukee.
Minamoto gets his first goal of the night as we're talking about creamy colored stuff. It all starts from the Broken Hero zone. The puck is fluttering. Minamoto comes in to scoop it up on the near side. Stop short. You got to give the cat effort. He got down and attempt to block the shot, but Minamoto's a sharpshooter. He's seen that. He waited until he was down. He went around him and ripped it 5-hole. Nice goal by the Broken Heroes. 4-2. The Heroes over the Terminators with 2.5 minutes left to go in the third period.
Yeah, the Terminators are really going to have to get the lead out of their boots here because they're going to have to come back and score 2 goals with not very much time there. And there's one right off the dome of Da Silva.
That one looked like it hurt, Simonson. He's shaking his head. He's taking the helmet off and making sure that he's okay if there's any marks on that. That was a rocket to the face.
Of course it was, because these are Broken Heroes. I mean, they weren't superheroes with no strength.
No, they were not, Simonson. They have strength. They're just broken on the inside. There's a save by Da Silva. 30-25 is the shots for the Heroes over the Terminators. 30 shots on this guy, and it's only a 4-2 game, Simonson. How about that?
How about that? Here's Slim Tug gives it off to Snipes, gives it to Donnie. Donnie's looking to give it off. He takes another shot. He gets a save, but then a rebound is picked up by the Broken Heroes player from behind his net. He's looking up ice, trying to foil the plots of the Terminators of thinking of any kind of comeback. But Pope has his own ideas in mind, and he can't do much about it.
Well, what do you do, Simonson? Delta Ice Hawks. Previous junior player feeds it over to Star-Lord. Star-Lord right to Loki. Loki, number 13, who's really Bassy lets it go. And there's a glove of Da Silva. Tried to snag it out of the air. Couldn't capture it, but he still made the save, and that's what counts.
That is what counts, and that's all the Terminators need right at this point, because this is some intense hockey. Terminators are down by 2. There's Donnie Chen, and he scores! He puts the Terminators within one! 4-3!
That was a beautiful goal right there.
That's it. That's all you have to say. You're a special guest. Have some momentum here. Nice feed by Snipes right to Mr. Chang. Mr. Chang walking right out front. Look at him cradle that puck as he goes around. Lets it rip right over the glove arm of Esperanza. That was actually a really nice goal. I'm sorry that Aaron Green butchered that with his commentary.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I really like how Donnie in the slot there, when he was crossing the ice there going east to west, he took a little stutter step, made it look like he was going to take the shot, and then held on, and he might have fooled the goalie there.
It's a really nice goal. Back in the action, the Terminators are only down 1 goal right here. It feels like they're down a couple because of Aaron Green's poor commentary on the panel, but we're going to work through it here. There you go, Pope. Pope skated in his own zone, walking the line as he feeds it up to the Sheriff. The Sheriff handles it and throws it deep down into the Broken Hero zone.
It's down on the near side corner. The Cat pokes it loose and a whistle goes.
I wonder what that's for, Simonson.
Offside.
There it is. That is what that's for. And that's going to be the end of the game. 4-3, the Broken Heroes over the Terminators. That was a hard-fought battle. One of the better games that we have seen this season so far, Simonson.
Definitely a much better showing by the Terminators today, and that's all I want to see.
Let's go down to ice level to interview the MVP of the Broken Heroes. Orion Vincent here from Terminatorshockey. I'm with Ravi of the Broken Heroes. Ravi, you just beat out the Terminators in a hard-fought battle. First and foremost, how does it feel?
It feels great, It's a long season. Just one win. We're just trying to get the ball rolling here. Take it one game at a time.
What was the game plan going into this against the Terminators? They're well known to be a chippy team. You guys kind of neutralized that, shut them down, and got the victory.
Honestly, like I said, we took it one play at a time. We knew the slappies were going to be cold, so we're looking forward to that. And, it's good to get the dub.
Love it. Ravi, last question before I let you go. Who's your favorite hockey player of all time?
I don't know. Me.
Thanks a lot, Ravi.
Greatest of all time, baby. Let's go.
Thanks, Ravi. Yo.